Gone, baby, gone. That's what I'm talking about right there. Guys, welcome if you're here. We just got 42 handles on the NASDAQ on a little bump here. If you look, there's a gap here on ES. You see this big gap? We're waiting for it. We shorted a little bit there. Waiting for gap. Perfect gap hit. If you notice, let me make this bigger. So there's a beautiful trade right there, guys. Just got it. Just got it. Called it about an hour ago, this gap here on ES and the NASDAQ. And if you notice, let me put a bigger chart here so you can see it better. Here's a bigger gap here. But the one we wanted, we just got, is this one. Let me draw it out. Good morning, guys. And this, oh my God, this trade took off. Guys, you can join mytraderscafe.com. Go there, join. There's a link there for $89 a month, which is very cheap. You get to listen to live trades, get to see setups like this. Look at this setup. I'm going to show you guys on Discord to tell you that I'm not lying here. I'm not telling you anything crazy. Right here it says, before this happens. Let me see. Way up back here. Let me see. Here it is. NASDAQ ES at 40. Okay. See, I'm going to trade NASDAQ down if it gets to gap ES down at 40 or so. This is at 7:50 in the morning. Why 40 or so? Here's the gap. Middle of it was perfectly, it tends to hit middle of the gap. ES does. The middle was 43. So 40 was the bottom of it. So I said 10 till 8. 8, I'm going to get in the NASDAQ watching ES. Look at NASDAQ here. The reason why I watched the ES and not the NASDAQ is because, meaning on the trade, here's the NASDAQ gap here. It barely touched it. Barely touched it and go. So if you're expecting gap fill, you will continually miss this trade, right? So I'll watch ES. Why do I watch ES? ES loves to come down to halfway of the gap, most of the time halfway and go. As soon as ES hit the top, I put one in on the NASDAQ. ES hit the middle, I put two in the NASDAQ like that. I scale in, it took off like a bullet. Literally 30, that's 30 handles plus 60, 70 handle trade, guys. You're done for the day. On one contract, it's almost $2,000 on the NASDAQ. I'm doing 3. It tells you the power of knowing how to trade the market. Yeah, unemployment change. Remember, government's open. So what time is it? 8:06. So let's wait on some news. The government is open here in the U.S., so now you're going to get some data coming through. But anyhow, oh, let me show you this. So here's a robot we have, guys, that trades for you. You can join, you can watch it. It will make you freaking money, man. I'm telling you. And let me go here too. Here's the trade. Was that it? 62? Yeah, NASDAQ 62. Here's the progression of it. It started going. And I got to, I don't know, it's still going. I got out early, 05 or 010 or stuff. It's up here at 55. And what I do, I let go of 3, let go of 2, and leave a runner. And wherever that runner gets stopped out, I just keep pushing it up till it stops out.
The withdrawing policy
139 handles on the NASDAQ. I got out, right? Same deal, right around this area here. It came back, it got me out. The last one got me out, boom. I went back to sleep. It finished up 100 handles more. It would have been 200 handles on the NASDAQ if I would have stayed in that trade. 139 and now around 60. I don't think I got 60. I think I
because those two
got
camps
like
are not
40,
hardwired
42,
in
I think it
conflict.
was. So it tells you, if you know what you're doing, man, you can kill this freaking market every day, guys. Let me type it in here. It's www.mytraderscafe.com. So, guys, this trade was amazing. And like I said, I call it 10 before 8 because we're in a short. It gets to there, news are going to start coming through and things like that. And I thought, okay, man, today is average. That's tomorrow, I believe. Non-farm tomorrow. Jobless claims, unemployment change, factory orders, and housing. Looking bullish. Looking like it hit that gap and saying, I'm out of here. Now it needs to make a right shoulder. It may not be ready yet. It may just take off from here. If it launches over, give or take, this 6, oh God, I don't like that number, 6666. Oh God, no. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. Let me change it a little bit, dude. I'll go to 7 or something. 6667. If it launches over this, comes back, gets this right shoulder going, it needs to close some fair value gaps here. I'll show you here. See, this is open here. There's no candles between here. Preferably, I think that's how you say that. I would like it to come down and get some of this out of the way right there. Now, yesterday, remember, we're here yesterday. I called it 6670. Guys, it went to 6660, and that was the low of the day. In yesterday's video. because I'm seeing the
About
gaps
4
and
minutes
things
ago
like that.
to
Now I
get
see
the
this big gap
ADP
here,
weekly employment prelim estimates
6,600. This
prior
is from a
of
minute ago. Let me
11.25k,
draw the 30
Canadian
so
housing
you can see
starts,
why.
annualized forecast 265k prior
Way back here,
279.2k.
Friday. If you look at SPX, which is the cash, you got to keep in mind, man. Look at the cash session. A lot of people don't tell you this stuff, man. They just don't know. It's holding 66.50. He bounced. Remember, I did a video. Bounce again, bounce again. It bounced again. Okay, 66.50, but it can go to 6,600 today. The cash SPX. There's support there and 65.50 support. So the market's been running 100 handles on ES and 200-300 on NASDAQ and Dow. So if you have any questions, guys, put it on the chat, man. So that's going to be your setup for today. Potentially we can go down, man. It's trying to bounce right now. It is solid. They came in, filled in that gap. They came in, boom, took off. Right now the buyer's in here. I'm expecting to come back down and get this little area right here. That area right there. It is filling up here at 6,667. I'll do that. Right here. You see it? It's thin. Right here, staying at that 66.50 again. It can come down and potentially get rid of this here. Just like it did back here. Oops. You got that gap, right? Look at the W. You may hear me call W's outlook, man. If you see this, you'll see me draw this out a lot of times. You see that pattern, W? You see this? It's just easy to explain it this way. And there is ways to explain it. This order block on the left, FEG on the right comes down, tries to get half of that and go. Since it did not get half of it, it touched it and blew up. This is a trade I did last night. I knew this morning it potentially can come back and get this. Because it can't leave it open. Market tends to close these up. So the market runs. And NASDAQ did the same thing. I traded NASDAQ with the ES chart. Okay, I know it's creepy, but. And if you notice, every time, let me get an arrow, I'm teaching you here. Every time it creates, there's no candles around this. It comes back, fills it in. You want to see a wick, just like that one. Blows up again. Oops. So it creates one here. Came back down. I left a little bit open, took off. You see this area right here is really thin. Really thin, right? What does the market start doing? It capped there at the top because, 6,700 is at the top there. It was well off of it. It started losing steam. Consolidating. What is it doing? Coming back, filling these gaps that it left. And it came back all the way to the 2 o'clock morning gap. And here it is, guys. It's going up. Remember, 6667, I changed it. If it breaks that, guys, it's going to come in a minute here and start getting that gap there. It needs to break it. You can send it down and get this one first. It can come back down now that that trade is done. That's why we'll go ahead and take the money, because it can come down and get this first. That's another buy to get this gap here. If you have any questions, guys, go ahead and hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I'm not here all the time, but when I am, I like to get on here and try to give you some tips and things like that on the markets. And if you have any suggestions, hey, comments are welcome, man. You guys, I know some of you guys know how to trade. You have disagreements or whatever, man. We're here to talk about it. I learn from you too, man. I learn from people all the time, man. So, but anyways, it needs to break 67. I'll say it like that. This black area here, black line, to get to this gap here, and then I can tell you, okay, it's more positive. 70 is at play. Here's another black line right there. But this gap here, if it leaves it alone, okay, you're gonna probably revisit at the start. And also this bigger gap, I just think the market's looking a little creepy. I think it wants to come down and fill some gaps in. It's kind of, if you notice Bitcoin, it's weird. The market's down right now, starting negative again, but doesn't mean that it goes straight down. You know what I'm saying? So let me draw this gap in so you know this is what I'm looking at right there. Sometimes you just got to be neutral and see what it wants to do. Buyers did come in, but I want to dip first, get into this fair value gap here, and then continue to go up. You hit our perfect target at 2 in the morning, perfect halfway. If you notice a gap, it has a line in the middle. I'll draw it here so you can see it. ES loves to hit just half of the gap and go. If you've traded, you know what I'm talking about. Guys, if you visit on www.mytraderscafe.com, go check it out. Here, I'll pull it up here. I think I got it up here somewhere. You can go to About. You'll see me here. You see the robot that trades for us in a way. You can follow it. It's freaking amazing. You can contact me. There's testimonials, equipment. If you're not using the Stream Deck to trade, It is a little box that is used for blogs and controls sound and microphones and screens. This controls trading. Let me tell you, it will change your freaking life. I don't use my mouse to trade. I just buy, sell, flat, break even, plus minus, move the trades up and down, sell, stop. One cancels the other, OCO, flat. I mean, I got tabs for news. I just got tabs for just different things. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. This is my room, guys, right here. That's what I do every day. I'm pretty serious about trading, man. We're not just, disclaimer, remember CFTC rule 441. Go to that page, make sure you read it. Do not trade with money you cannot lose. The market can take your money. So if you're playing with rent money, it's obvious, right? And you don't have it tomorrow, well, you can't pay your rent. That kind of stuff, remember that. Here's creating a beautiful pattern. It's a bullish pattern. Again, let me go here. I think I have it. Yeah. I just erased the inverted head and shoulders. TradingView does have one that looks very nice. That's why I just draw the W. See this pattern right here? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's what it's doing right now. I wanted to come get this gap, but it may wait to the beginning. I want it deeper to get this here to be able to buy again. Here it comes. Come on. The market is on a downturn a little bit there. If you look at your EMAs, it's been downturning all night. Even yesterday, tried to hit it yesterday and it got killed again. So you can get bounces and things like that, but it's still in a downturn. This is why I use these EMAs for. Got the 9, the 50, 100, 200, and 800 EMAs to look at. But since we're day trading, you're going to get bounces and things. See, it's creating that beautiful pattern. I wanted to come get this gap here. What you want to see, let me make it bigger so you can see it. Okay. What I'm waiting for is for it to come get gap. At least half of this, just like they did here. At least half of it. I'll leave it right there so you can see that. I want it to wick. When it gets down here, I want a big wick in here, telling me that sellers are getting absorbed. Buyers are coming in to push. And then I would like to see break of 67 to get this gap up here. It may bounce from here. It may leave that gap to the start. Sometimes it does that. Like if I wasn't trading at all, I would wait a little to come down a little more and start scaling on the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ looks the same way. But see, the NASDAQ's got the same gap, but it may miss it, man. It might take off right here. Oh, come on. Come lower. These wicks up here is telling me sellers are coming in, pushing it back down. Up at the top there, if you see that. Minus development area down here at 48. See this area here? Got 48.50 here, which is actually 66.50. It's at the middle of that gap perfectly. Come on, baby. Come down to see what happens here at this gap. Oh, come on. Guys, and if you have any, hey guys, hey crypto, I see you guys now. Geez, Mike, De Valderas, hey, that's my pastor's name. Well, welcome here. It's creating a right shoulder here, and I erased it, but it's this pattern here, this pattern right here. See it? Left head, right shoulder. It's creating it right now. Very bullish pattern. I wanted to come down and get this fair value gap first, but sometimes it misses and leaves it to the open. I believe the open will get hit. It may take off first, guys. They'll bring traders in, and then knock them out at the end or something. It can do that, or the reverse. It can tank first. Usually the day session does that. Comes down and then finishes up strong. But the market's been a little weird. I don't want it to take off yet. See, it's trying to take off. Wicks are starting to go on, like sellers are coming in. I don't want it to take off yet. Start here. Yeah, we got an hour to the start. Here we go. Okay, yes, calm down. There you go. See, these bring traders in thinking, oh my God, it's going to take off. It may, but if the market wants to fill this gap first, if it leaves without me, if it wants to fill this in first, it will. If it leaves without me, it's okay. You're going to get another trade. Okay? Then I will be waiting for this 67 to get hit. Maybe push down again, or we'll break through it, get this gap. Now, we just got this one. This one was the one I was waiting for a while. Like I showed you at, I show you on WhatsApp, man. So I'm not, showing you I'm not lying. It says here, I'm going to wait on NASDAQ down here if it gets to gap. ES at around 48. That was at 750 in the morning. 48 was half of the bottom was 48. Half of it was 50. So finally got the NASDAQ. I got around 40 handles. It went 60, I think. The NASDAQ, I'll show you. See, it's coming back down. this beautiful trade here. Here it comes, guys. Let me put it on ES really quick. All right. We want to see gap hit. We want to see a wick like this one here, meaning buyers are coming in, and we want to see it really hard, like really quickly. To go upstairs. Come on, ES, come down here. Then 69 up here is open. 66, I'm sorry. 67 is wide open. So let it come down here, fill this in. If it fails, it can go back to the bottom. It did yesterday, went another 10 handles down, closed the gap that it was downstairs, and then it went up. It can do that. You know, so there's several possibilities that the market can do. You just have to pick the one that you like, the one that you're looking at, and go from there. You know, nothing is perfect. If you wait for your setup, you could be pretty profitable every day. You're going to take hits here and there. Nobody can tell you, oh, I do well every day. Well, trust me, I've been doing this on my 8th year now, and you take hits at first because you just don't know. But I didn't have a person to even look at back then. I didn't know about the market. I started with real cash, and that was a mistake because I was learning, losing money. You don't want to do that. Now there's prop firms. There's all kinds of stuff you can do to minimize hits and things like that. I didn't know that when I started. Nobody really told me. I didn't know. Just I like to say to people now, I don't want you to start trading, start losing a bunch of money. You know, from the get-go, you want to learn in simulation first. When you got to treat it like real now. You can't just go out there and put 100 contracts every time, because then you're going to get to your real account and you're going to kill yourself, because it's a whole different ballgame when you're trading cash. Then after you sim for a while, get a prop firm account. You can do that. Pay $30 a month, let's say, and start dabbling like quote unquote real money, pass a test or whatever test they give you. Then hopefully you can draw a check, you know, be profitable. And then I will tell you, hey, build it up, and then you're ready for cash. You're going to know when you're ready. You're going to know when you're ready. Right, waiting on this gap fill here, hopefully. Remember, guys, to go to www.mytraderscafe.com. You can see it. Here we are. There's all kinds of courses that I can give you, man. Teach you. There's mentorships. You can follow robot trading. It's crazy. It's a possibility. Now with AI, forget it. A programmer wrote this robot, this program, that it's amazing. It's killing the market, man. Let me see if I can grab a picture of it so you can see it. Actually, I can't. Let's wait on this trade. Let me see how this develops, and then we'll go from there. I want it to come down here. It may not. But these wicks are telling me, hey, people are pushing it down. Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, if you want to like the channel while you're here. Oh, I see Eddie, Trading Predictions. It's my buddy. He's got a beautiful channel too, man. You guys should follow him too. Very knowledgeable about them. Oh my, there it is. Oh my God, no, not yet. Okay, guys, let's say inverted head and shoulders like here on the left. I wanted this gap to get hit first. Excuse me. It's trying to go up without me. But let's see if it gets pushed down again. My brother Eddie in the house. Yeah, guys, follow his channel too. He has some really, really good levels. He places out there good trading ideas. We all help each other, guys. This isn't about me, about just, oh, you guys should join my channel. No, man, we got friends that really can trade too. So it's different colors, right? You might like blue, you might like red, yellow. Whoever you wanna, you wanna follow, it's fine, man. There's so many people. Oh man, it's leaving without me. So this is the pattern here: inverted head and shoulders. See it on Trading View. Has that? I usually just draw it out like I had it before. Like it just looks more simple. If you were here before, I had this on the chart. I'm not lying. You'll see it on the recorded video. I had it like this, give or take. This might have been lower, but you get the picture. Remember, this pattern is bullish. It needs to pass 67, get this gap right up here, and get back to 75. Now it's leaving a fair value gap right here. It can hit here, 67, and come back down and fill that, and fail and come back down here. I wanted this to get hit first, but you know what? The market doesn't do what you want each time. But you see that trade, right? I mean, we were talking about it. It may come down here, may wait for it. There's your big push. And that's why people just scale in this trade here. I wait. If I miss it, it goes without me. Here's the NASDAQ doing this exactly the same thing. Does the Dow? Oh, look, Dow's trying to take out. Dow looks the same way. I look at the Dow to dictate where ES is going. Once the Dow takes off, I know ES is going to follow it most of the time. See how it hit 67? It's having problems right there. This is order block. There's sellers here. FEG gap on the left. Oh, trying to break through. Trying to break through. It'll hit your 73, 75 and crawl around here trying to break free from there. See, that was a good trade too. Eddie, we got the one at the bottom. Boom, 42 handles on the NASDAQ. I called it 10 minutes too late. Let me erase this now on the left. So remember this pattern, inverted head and shoulders. You'll see it called IHS sometimes. Boom, see, hitting 67, coming back down. Trying to close gap that I left open. We want a failure. I want it to come down here again. But it's pretty bullish now. Mr. Wick showing up. That's good to continue. That whole area up here needs to get filled. That's what's right here. It's trying to fill this up here on the right. Right here. This gap left it behind. This will be probably at the open. Come down and get all this really full. So, Eddie, as far as levels, let me show you what I have. So, here they are. 6,600. I got to write it in because, of course, that's that place, a big gap right here on the bottom. So 66 is a big deal for us for today. See, I got a little arrow there. This whole gap from 6,600 all the way to 40 or so. So the market can come down. That's what I wanted to do. Excuse me. I wanted to come down and get this full for a major like push. Then I have 6,700, 6,670 from yesterday, 6,700. You guys say Friday's low right here on the left, or so 60, I think it was. 70 from yesterday night, prior night. 6,700, 20, 40, and 50, and so on. 72, 87, and so on. I know you have your levels too. You have really good levels. Eddie has really good levels too. Anyways, here we are. See how it's coming down? Yes. See, it hit 67, came all the way back down, coming down. FEG here. See, guys, if you don't know this, it will get you because you're thinking, oh, it's going up. Man, then you're down. And that's what I mean. If it leaves me behind and goes, it's okay. I'll get it at the open or wait for another kind of deal. But see how it's coming down? The harder, the better, because it's going to leave an FEG here, fair value gap on this leg. And it has to come, well, it should. A lot of times comes and closes it. So if it comes down here, it'll be nice. Get this gap, will be beautiful. Respect this gap here and come back and close what it's leaving behind now. The harder, the better. Why? Because it leaves gaps that need to be filled. NASDAQ too. NASDAQ's doing it too. NASDAQ's got a big gap right here. And one down here. See it? Here we go. See, it hit that block right here, order block here, gap on the left-hand side there. Look at it, guys. So you have to know the basics and know how the market moves and see what it does at different levels. Just because you have a level there doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to buy or sell. You got to wait for a price. You got to wait to see what happens. If not, you can lose money by just playing levels. If I do have levels, they're great, but different patterns mean different things. You have to be able to decipher that and know, okay, it is inverted head and shoulder. It's creating the right shoulder now. Look, it's respecting it. It may go from there, but with these big gaps down here, I don't trust the longs just yet. It's trying to get that fair value gap right here. See, it's coming back up. If it fails, it can come back down here. It needs to go with force. Here it is, filling it in. Remember I said the harder the better because the FEG. If it starts wicking, there it goes, close to it right now. If you see a wick here right now, there it is. It's telling you, it might not. It needs to go. That wick is saying people are coming in, shorting. Just like you're buying when pattern set up, people are selling when their pattern set up. If you invert this, if you go Alt-I, you're inverting the chart. See, it's looking like it's going to go up when you do that. You're totally inverting it. Well, up, Alt-I on TradingView, and TradingView, you're flipping it. It looks like it's coming down, right? So do that to your chart. Like start playing with it so your eyes start getting acclimated to the way things look. So here's a gap down here. See what I'm saying? We call that little wick. If it does that, it can come back down and get this gap here, which that would be cool. If it does that now, because then it's telling me, hey, it's got potential to go up. Now there's a bigger gap downstairs. Remember, I'll show you on the 15 to spread it out a little more so you can see it. From Friday the 17th. It can come down. That's why the 6,600 is there today, and it can go a bit lower. Okay, so it's got a 65.40, which was the low on the 10th of October. This wick here needs to be priced in too. So 66. Look at it, see what happens there. If not, it can fail. ES can fall 100 handles or so, things like that. So keep that in mind, man. You know, like keep that in mind. Okay. So we're talking irrespective to shoulder. What time is it? 8:40. Respective to shoulder. It's gonna go to 67 again. Try to break through. Get gap here. 75 will be your next fight here. Guys, if you have any comments, put it on the chat. Check it out. Like the channel also, guys. Make sure you're liking it. There you go. It's coming back up here to try to break this gap right here. This one. Try to fill it. Minus development area is getting more full here. See how it's not going up with strength? If you look at your EMAs, basically it is getting hit. It's a big downturn, and it's been like that. Yesterday tried to go up, couldn't make it. It just keeps tanking. I mean, look at it, guys. It's just been in a big downturn for a minute. So we really, for it to come back up, guys, it really needs to start going out, breakthrough. Especially that 800. That's what that 800 is there. Look at it. ES hit that perfectly yesterday, all the way down. So I got the 9, the 50, the 100, 200, and 800 EMAs. Why the 800? People say, but why the 800? Look at it, man. You tell me. It hit it perfectly, bam, and tanked. If now if it starts breaking through, you're saying, okay, this is changing. Start looking at longs, that kind of a play. But we're intraday. Market's going to go up and down, and we play both sides. You know, go from there. Any questions, guys? You guys have any questions? It's trying to come down again. Oh, let me show you Robbie the robot really quick. How can I do that? I'll show you some pictures. Here's a short. Robbie took a short. He's still in the short. 6 o'clock in the morning. NASDAQ at, I don't know, it says 24. 248.10. 248.10. Let me pull up the NASDAQ. 24,810. That's where he took the short. Here's 24,800 level. At 810, 24,810. Look where it came down to, 24,000 even. I mean 24,660. So that's 24,800, 24,700, 24,600. Gives you an idea. It pretty much did a 140 handles because it went to 61. And our channel, you can follow it, guys. If you don't, especially if you're new, it will give you some amazing trades. Just following it. When it buys, you buy. When it sells, you sell. Sometimes it gets scraped up. I'm looking at the ES long area 6640. Let's check it out, Eddie. 6640. Yeah, that is actually, it's a gap for me here. It was my 2 in the morning play. I was up that early, believe it or not. I'm looking at that to get hit again and even deeper, 6,600. But yeah, I think it would be doable. Right now, I'm looking at, since intraday, right, at this 6,650 area for a bounce. But yes, if you do take that trade, you put your stops. If you get stopped out, coming to 40, Eddie, and that may be another area, potential area to go long. Yes, like a double bottom type area. So yes, you're right. And if I do the trade, I put stops. If it stops me out, I try the next one, my next area. You know. Guys, one of the main things that I got to tell you is people will tell you, hey, I'm going to make you, if you follow me, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make you, $1 million a day, and that kind of a talk. What I like to tell people is I will make you the best loser. And they're like, what do you mean? Well, if it's keeping the money in the bank that you have, preservation of capital, you're keeping the money that you have in the bank, right? If you lose less, that means you're going to gain more. It's just the way you're saying it. If you preserve and you can get out of your losing trades and keep your winners, you will make money in the markets. So I don't like to focus on what you can make. I like to focus on being conservative and keeping the money that you have. Having goals for the day. If it's $20, like I started at $20 a day. Well, in micros, that's a $200 trade, guys. If you can do $20 on micros, and you may say that's not a lot of money. Back then it was for me. I was like, oh man, 20, 20, 20. Well, by the end of the month, 20 times 20 is $400 I had, right? Well, that's a $4,000 month. I didn't know it back then. So I kept going. I went from 20 to 50 to 60 to $100 a day to $150 a day. Well, do the math. That's a $1,500 day, guys, on minis. So that's how I got really good. I just started really small, but I needed to find a way to duplicate that. Yes, sometimes you could get hit, but if you don't hold your losses, you'll be more successful. So that's how I like to teach, because a lot of people tell you, oh, I'm going to make you $1 million. Well, they may be able to do so. Come on, man. I wanted to break down. It's filling this area. It's going to make a decision here. Here's POC, which is point of control, the most traded area right now, right here. And what do we got? 848. It may just go sideways. It may not have another move. And we have any news today? I believe so. I believe we went through it. There's just some levels to look at. Eddie says we were talking about that at 466.50. It's got to hold. And now you got a 6,600 and you got a 65.50. Exactly what we said. For the excuse me, for the long term. If it breaks up 75, which we pointed it out here, this area here, if it breaks over that, it can go. And if you go back, ETH high here at 708, 6708, it can go to yesterday's area, which it does got some gaps and stuff. Okay, then it will tell me, okay, the market can be turning around. You know, let me go here. This chart, you can see it better. So 69.0508 will get you 69.54. You know, that kind of a play. But we got to see what price does, right? Can't just say, oh, it's going to do this. Hey, guys, nobody knows what the market's going to do. People say, oh, look at a candle here, and this is why I get it. Cool, but you have to look at price and see what it's doing. See what it's doing. To me, it needs to come down and get these gaps first for me to get involved. Remember, it did that, went really nice up there really quick. Great. But we said 67 need to break, go to 75, right? It did not. Sellers came in, pushed it down. That means there's resistance there. That's a big area, 67. It can come down, close gap. Let's see more buyers get involved and push this thing over. Remember, it takes two people, buyers and sellers, man. There's more sellers. They're going to buy up what you have. Market's coming down. Market's always looking for liquidity, right? Looking for money. Trying to take out people. That's what it wants to do. Doesn't want you to make money. So because of that, you got to be careful. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to go get a coffee. Give me 5 minutes. Stay here. I'm going nowhere. Okay, guys, it's trying to go to the top again. 67. 67, man. It's working on that right shoulder, man. I wanted to come down and get this gap first, but look, it's trying to go 67 again. Fair value gap there. Should hit 67, come back down, get it. Let's see. Dow's looking good. NASDAQ's looking good. Here's the NASDAQ trying to go up. Trying to work on the 61 area. And Mr. Dow, this Dow gets going, it's going to push you over the edge. It can get going. There's your 67 again. Getting hit again. See Mr. Wick showing up. That's telling you he's getting pushed down. It's trying to break 67 and get this fair value gap up here. Why is that a gap? Look here to the left. There's nothing here. Type these candles here. It's trying to hit 67, get to 69, 75. That's what it's trying to do. But it's getting hit again. I do want it to come down and get these gaps down here. Oops, down here. The fair value gap there, it can come down first. It's getting Mr. Wiki showing up. Wick showing up there. Mr. Robot taking good trades. It's got 1, 2, 3. It's done 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 5th trade on this mess right here. 67 getting hit again. It's trying to break through, guys, but see, he's coming back down, closing that fair value gap first. Little one right there on the 1 minute. I don't do all these little trade scalps. We have a robot that you can follow, guys, on our site. That is freaking amazing. Let me show it to you. I think I can show it to you on Discord, I think. Yeah, here it is. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. Here we go. We go to our Discord channel. Here it is. Here it is, guys. It's done. A couple of trades here, buys and sells here. It got the short, crazy, 100 and something handles. It started at 80. all the way down. It bought it back up at 30 below. From 80 to 30, so 80 to 80 is 100 plus 30, 50 more. 150 handle trade. Now it's consolidating up and down. It did not get this trade here. It did buy it, but it fell short. It hit this one, hit this one, hit this one, and missed two in it right now because it's just consolidating. It's too bunched up. So that is a robot you can follow, and it just freaking kills the market. You do an 80 handle, 100 and whatever 50 handle run, you're good. You're done for the day. See how it hit 67, created a fair value gap, came down, it's creating one up here. So, it's got to make a decision. If it breaks down, I would like to buy along. Like 40 is a good area, 50, 40, Eddie, and way down here, 6,700, 6,600 today. Big old gap there from a couple weeks back. That's what I would love for it to happen, but the 35.40 will be, you see what happens, man. 9 o'clock coming up. It's just consolidating here. May go sideways for a minute. May do this for a while to the open. So you want to look at all these little wicks, guys. That's what you want to look at. And when that happens, that means there's sellers coming in, pushing that candle down. See how it's coming down? Wanted to break 56, give or take. Come get this gap and see what happens here. See what happens here. It's trying. Definitely is trying. Let's look at SPX. I look at the cash session so you can kind of know, hey, what's happening with cash? Right now the market is going to get down a minute. SPX needs to hold 66.50. It's hit it a couple of times, only a little bit low, but that's just the main area right here, 66.50. If not, it's SPX 6600. That's going to push ES downstairs too. So this can easily happen. 65.50. If you go back, these areas, man, they're open. It can easily come down and get this right here. So you got to look at the cash too, guys, for gaps and things like that. May get that gap down a little bit there. So we're looking at there. We're getting another bid. Guys, it does want to take off. It needs to break 67, man. Another FVG. NASDAQ's doing the same thing. Consolidating here. It's, you know what it's doing. It's another, if you follow this. That is a wedge. Oops. You can be drawn a little better. You get it. I don't know how to draw. It's going to make a decision here. Well, the open is coming to. It's 9 o'clock. May hold here for a minute. Go sideways, extend this more and more and more, kind of deal. You got to make a decision here. It's got to make a decision here. Starts breaking down good. I want this gap to get out of the way. As we're coming on the channel, this trade right here was happening, guys. We got this trade. Really nice. It's our WhatsApp. You can see it. I said this morning at 10 till 8. I'm going to get the NASDAQ. Here it is. ES down to 40 or so. 7:50 in the morning Eastern time. Here, 7:50 around here. It was coming down. I wanted this gap here. It went to 40, 43. 40 was the bottom. ES likes to go halfway in gaps. It did that exactly. We got 42 handles on the NASDAQ. And ES gave you G's from 41 below to 63. Gave you 20. It's a good paycheck, man. Last night is W. I got 139 handles on this move last night, guys. W setup, you see it right here. I was drawing up. You come up right here, you see it? Passes that middle leg. W, the third leg, passes the middle leg. Gone. You see here. Little W, market's gone. Here we are. There you go. Come on, break down, baby. You got this big area here. Okay? Got an empty spot there, an empty spot there. Okay? It can do either or. POC, point of control, is the white line. There you go. Breakdown, baby. Come get that gap downstairs. Needs to break down first. And it's still trying to hold. Jeez, my God. Why did the breakdown get this favorable gap first? Get it out of the way. Or we just got this big trade. Break 67, can come here, get this gap. 69, 75. Another area of ceiling here. Resistance. Looks like we want to start around this area. Market starting a little negative. Breaks down 35-40 area downstairs, guys. It doesn't hold this area. It can go to 6,600. Here it goes. Come on, breakdown, baby. Come down. It's waiting for the open, consolidating. So that's going to do the open for you. Today is 9:07. Go get a coffee. I'm not going to make any trades right now. We haven't done any trades here just yet. Go get a coffee. Let's get ready. Here's the NASDAQ and ES together. They both look exactly alike. It's crazy. So go get a coffee. About 20 minutes, man. We'll start. We will start. If you want to come join us, guys, Traders Café, www.mytraderscafe.com. Come check it out. Come check it out so you can see it. See the markets and come and subscribe. Here's my office. It looks crazy, but man, all those charts are essential. You do order flow analysis. Robbie the robot will show you how to trade. It's amazing. Zero DTE analysis, which is 0 day expirations to options markets. Premium discount and order blocks, FVGs. You guys know about all that. Trading equipment and, of course, news. All of those factors can change a market. So come check us out, man, so you guys learn how to trade. If you're serious about trading. When I started, I didn't know. I started with cash, and I lost a lot of money trying to learn by myself. I didn't know a lot of things. I didn't know, right? So now I try to tell people not to do that. Like there's ways you can trade the markets, simulation, prop accounts, things like that you can trade the market with and not get killed. To learn, I go back to the chart. It's respecting a little bit there still. I think it's going to be sideways into the open. Guys, if you have any questions, put it on the chat. Go ahead and like the channel. Hit your screen there, like it. Like the channel. I'm not here all the time. Just took a couple of days. We got a contracting job that we're doing. Took a couple of days off. So I can be here. But I do trade every day. Before I leave or early in the morning, like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, when Europe is coming to the market, it's perfect. Once you hit your goal for the day, you're done. You guys go to www.mytraderscafe.com. Check it out for yourself. Here we go, breaking down. That's what I want. Break down, man. Jeez, taking forever. Breaking down. That's what I want, guys. Needs to break down 56 or so. Come down and get that gap. Come down. So I've had that arrow there forever. Let me get rid of this wedge here. Break down 56. Come down. Get this gap and go. Usually I don't record the opens because they're just too crazy. I don't trade the open anyway. 9:15, but like 15 minutes, guys. So I gave you the map. Break down again. Let me go through it so you know. Break down to 40. This gap here can get you 6,600. 6,600, yes. Can get you 6,600. Break up 67, 75. ETH high can get you 6,691, back to 6,700, yesterday's levels, that kind of deal. Okay, so you guys have a good day. I'll see you later. Take care. Be careful. Try to trade right. Okay, don't get yourself in a mess. And again, visit mytraderscafe.com. Come join, and I'll show you how to trade it. All right, so take care. We'll see you later. Have a nice day.